Our Story Productions presents the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County with Bobby Ray and Sally Sue.
Thank you, and welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show. Bobby Ray, this is sure to be another great show.
Oh, I'm sure it is, Sally Sue. But before we start, I'd like to pay special thank you and attention to my new Miss Deer, a little piggy, which was given to me. Isn't she cute? Yeah, it was given to me by Mrs. Swanson from As the Cornrows.
Oh, nice.
And I'm leaving it out here for this episode today, but then it'll be returning to my private dressing room. I mean, to my desk in another location.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I forgot you don't have a private dressing room.
No.
Okay, all right.
Right,
Not a problem.
So
Okay.
You always seem to have interesting weekends.
Oh, I do, yes.
What did you do this weekend?
I'm telling you, Sally Sue, every weekend in Sweet Swine County is exciting, but this weekend, I'm telling you, it was right up there at the top.
Really?
I was, festivals, summertime festivals are going on, and one of the best festivals in Sweet Swine County is Cornrow Days.
Oh.
It's a 2-day festival, and I was asked to be the Grand Marshal. I rode in the car, there were citizens waving, it was great. I loved it. It was marvelous.
So, were you not the speaker at the PU all-school reunion?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and weren't you in the latest, the lead story in the latest edition of the Daily Boar?
Oh, they just seem to become a blur after a while. Yes, I believe I was. Yes.
So, how do you get all these gigs?
Well, I think the bottom line, Sally Sue, is that the folks of Sweet Swine County finally recognize that they have an outstanding talent within their midst.
Please, Bobby Ray.
Okay. It's bribes. I paid. Not much, but enough to get on.
I see.
All right.
Okay.
Does that work better? Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, you got a nice tan this weekend.
Oh,
at least
don't you love it?
three quarters of the way up your arm.
Little peeling outside.
I just had to mention that.
Thank you, honey.
No problem.
Yeah, okay, now let's join
Yes,
Cockleburn's morning show's Visiting World Traveler that is looking at some communities outside of Sweet Swine County.
Oh, hello again. Colonel Von Breger here. I was just going over some of my adventures here in my journal. Have I ever told you about the time I was on safari in Africa? Perhaps not. Or the time I flew over uncharted waters in the Black Sea. There again, perhaps I haven't shared that with you. Well, these are some of my adventures, and I'm going to be doing other adventures now in the South, specifically southern Minnesota, visiting towns and communities. In fact, we're taking an adventure today. Why don't you join me as we go to St. James, Minnesota. St. James, the county seat of Watonwan County in southwest Minnesota, offers a wide range of opportunities for recreation and relaxation, and the kind of hometown service and hospitality that will make you want to return. With recreational opportunities offered in their lakes, parks, and the St. James Bike Trail, St. James is bully good. Visit the St. James Area Chamber of Commerce to make St. James your vacation destination. Come on over and make yourself at home. And again, bully St. James. Bully. Well, let's discover some of the fine businesses and establishments as we continue our adventure.
Wasn't that great?
That was outstanding.
A great town, worth bragging about.
Oh, absolutely.
It was just wonderful.
Absolutely.
Do we have a guest today?
Do we have a guest today?
Oh, really?
Sally Sue, we have a guest today that is known throughout Sweet Swine County.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Really?
He is a lawyer. He's a philanthropist.
Really?
He's a ventriloquist. He's the man that got Elmer Plow off. Yes.
Really?
Let's all welcome Lawyer Ed.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
Nice to see you. Well, welcome, Lawyer Ed.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me today.
We're so excited to have you here. We've heard so much about you with the trial of Elmer Plow. It was amazing.
Well, that was an opportunity of mine to defend Elmer.
Yes.
Sweet Swine County, that's considered to be the trial of the century now. It's,
really?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
it's been very,
wow,
very
I didn't know
effective
that.
I've been very busy in my office now, and that's one of the things I want to mention to you today is that you can no longer call over to Hank's Feed Store and leave messages with me because I have my own telephone. I have so many calls.
Really?
And here's my number right here,
Oh.
236-5607.
Oh, awesome.
Just call me, 236-5607, for any legal opinions and for a free consultation. Come in for that. And if you're in jail or if you're getting put in prison, please call me because I'll get you out if it takes 100 years. Don't worry.
Lawyer Ed, I read where the jury believed in the innocence of Elmer Plow and that the safety kits that Elmer's mom put together and gave to the jury had no influence at all on the outcome.
Well, Elmer Plow's mother really had nothing to do with those. I got those from one of my supply houses. It's from the jury fixing supply house. And it's the place where all Shapiro went. It's where Johnny Cochran goes. It's where I go. All the big guys go there.
They go.
The big guys. Just us. When you really want to fix a jury, you go to the right place.
Sure.
Then he gives us a money back guarantee. If it doesn't work, which in this case it did.
It did.
Yeah.
So it
That's
works
good to
great.
know.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good to
You can
know,
use that number.
yeah.
You can use I have an account there if you like to use it.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
We'll
I'll remember
just call
that.
your number. And,
Sure.
Okay, that's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, now, Lawyer Ed, I know you're here to talk about your new documentary that's going to be airing on KLUK this month.
It's actually a documentary because it involves a duck, and it's called One Duck, One Ventriloquist.
Really?
Maybe I should do part of my ventriloquist act when I say that. One duck, one ventriloquist.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Did you say a documentary?
Yes, I did say that. I said a documentary because it does involve a duck, a very, very talented duck who's
look at
becoming
that.
quite the celebrity. She is.
She's
Yeah,
cute.
she likes that.
She's
Especially
cute.
right
Really
below
You
the
both
eye
get your
there.
hair done at the same place?
Yes, we both had.
That's very nice.
It's a place called Dueling Hair Plugs.
Oh, very good.
It kind of shoots them in from a distance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kind of.
That's how we got the name.
That.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of randomly placed.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one right here for a while.
Yes. Oh, really?
Oh, did you?
Oh, did you?
Okay.
Take
Looks
shirt. Oh, did it
nice.
finally clear it up?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Well,
great,
I think
Lawyer
we
Ed.
have a clip from your documentary
Yes.
to show us.
Yes, you have a clip from the live performance at Cousin John's New Year's Eve party. Life is to promote ventriloquism to the art form that it truly deserves. And this is my friend Quackers here. Quackers, what do you think of the party so far? It's not really all it's quacked up to be, is it? No. Actually, no, it isn't, Quackers. It's kind of really on the slow side so far. But don't worry. Quackers, I noticed you're a little bit dressed up here today. I noticed that, you're a little dressed up. Is this sort of your usual outfit you wear? No, I haven't worn this since the last time I went to my cousin's roast. Oh, really? Really? Is your cousin famous? Yes, in fact, my cousin is famous. Really? He was on the program. He was a featured item. He was the entree right before the salad. Oh, very outfit you're wearing here, though. I'm kind of really pretty impressed with it. Is this something you've worn often? Is this? I've only worn it twice. Oh, really? Really? One time I wore it to my attorney's funeral. Oh, really? That's getting a little personal here, isn't it, Quackers? Yes, there was hundreds and hundreds of people there. Oh, really? That's quite something, yeah. He must have been very, very, very popular. No, they just wanted to make sure he was dead.
How do you do that?
Well, it's many years of practice. It's absolutely no humility. It's because I have a very talented duck. A lot of people select ducks because they taste good. But a ventriloquist working with a duck has to work with someone is a duck who has good taste also. And it's a little different.
So is she afraid of orange sauce?
She's allergic to it.
Oh, is she?
And
I
heat.
don't. Oh, and heat.
And heat?
Orange sauce and heat makes her nervous.
I can see that.
Breaks into a range. Very well.
Now let's join our friend from across the pond, Lady Dodd.
Hello, my name is Lady Dodd, and I'm from Spottingham, England, and I've traveled the entire world with my dog Spot. After all, how could I not call my dog Spot? But I digress. I wanted to tell you about some of the exciting communities I've found here in southern Minnesota. So if you would like to join me, please pull up a chair and I will pour you a spot of tea. One moment, please. Gertrude, we need a teacup. This is the creamer. Thank you. My apology. As I was saying, please pull up a chair and we will explore some of these exciting communities together. Windham, a lively, growing city, is the county seat of Cottonwood County, with its historic courthouse square as the focal point. There's no question that Windham residents enjoy an enviable quality of life. Windham has long been a safe, desirable community with excellent public services, schools, clubs, activities, and events. Visit the Windham Area Chamber of Commerce for information about this spot-on community. Did I not tell you that that community is spot on? Why don't we have a look at a few of their businesses?
Lady Dodd, you're right. Spot on.
Sally Sue, now let's go and learn some more about the great citizens of Sweet Swine County who live and love as the corn grows.
Welcome back to As the Corn Grows. Today we join Prairie Ann as she daydreams about the housewarming party, and Katie as she tries to stuff a chicken, peel potatoes, and generally freak out about cooking supper for Elmer.
Something smells mighty good. Got a big sale over there in Blue Earth. They're begging to put my Domingo flamingos around the bottom of that great big jolly green giant. Gotta go.
Goodbye, Willie. Katie, do you need help?
Yes, I do. Mrs. Swanson abandoned me in my hour of need. She called today. She said something about that Clem Johnson. Remember the feed mill owner? And he offered a ticket to paradise, and she hung up the phone.
Oh, that's right. You can't cook. Oh, whatever will you do?
Well, I'm going to learn, and I want you to help me, please. Now listen, I have had the chicken in the oven for 2 hours. I'm going to throw all the potatoes in the microwave, and then, I know, we'll serve lots and lots, and did I mention lots of wine? Oh, okay, I will be fine. I'll be fine. Now please, come in here and help me.
Okay. Oh, come in, guys.
Well, aren't you a vision, Prairie Ann? I'll tell you. These flowers just wilt at your beauty.
Elmer, I didn't think you'd ever get here. I thought we were going to have to eat the meal all by ourselves.
Oh, how lovely, Ronnie. Thank you so much. Gentlemen, please come in. Have a seat. Dinner's going to be ready shortly. And Perry Ann, would you mind pouring some wine for the gentlemen?
Ooh, yes, some wine.
Speaking of wine, I was at Marvin Monroe's place today doing my annual safety inspection, and he gave me a gallon of his special watermelon wine.
Watermelon, huh? Well, I'll try anything once. I'm going to kill Mrs. Swanson.
Ooh, Prairie Ann, I was just delighted when I found out that you were invited to this shindig.
Oh, good. Happy. Elmer, who should we toast to?
Well, it's Katie's party. I think it's only appropriate we toast to Katie.
Did I hear my name?
To Katie!
To Katie!
Well, I tell you what, if this food is as good as it smells, I am in food heaven.
Dinner is served.
Ooh, my. What an evening. Great food, beautiful women. What more could a guy ask for, huh?
Well, I just want you all to know that you should be honored. This is Katie's first meal from scratch. Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Johnny, I'll meet you over at Edie's at 1 o'clock. All right, bye.
Who's Johnny? Johnny?
Hey, Boris! Oh, Boris.
Don't have a cow.
You all right, buddy? You okay? Okay. You put him back up there. Hey, don't hold him like that.
Okay. I'll let Boris have his space. Is this one of your Russian gifts?
Well, if you must know, Miss Fumblefingers, that was the first gift I ever got when I was a little boy. Me and Boris been through a lot of tough times together.
Maybe you'd like to be alone with your bear?
Listen, Minnie, I've got an appointment over at Edie's at 1 o'clock. We can talk about this when I come back.
Well, Mr. Bear. I've never seen Johnny act so sentimental over anything in his life. Hey, what's this? Oh, these red stones are much too pretty to be used as bear stuffing. I think I know just what to do with them. Johnny will never know.
Well, now isn't that one special bear? Well, Minnie, our sneaky little minx, tell Cousin John that his buddy Boris the Bear has had his innards replaced. We'll have to find out next time on As the Corn Grows!
Wow, Sally Sue, I can't wait to see what happens next.
I know, it's just so spine
I'm
tingling,
just
the whole thing.
Kind of makes me feel it all over.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
it's kind of scary.
Here, there, it's a spider.
Are you afraid of spiders?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Okay, now let's join our own Johnny Happening, our Cocklebur Morning Show's own detective, who is going outside of Sweet Swine County looking for the greatest streets.
My name is Johnny Happening, and I'm on the case, a big case to find out about the downtowns in our story country. The boss wants answers to what's going on, so I walk the streets to find our downtowns that have become the greatest streets in Minnesota. The case is clear. Now I will take what I've learned to the big boss.
Oh, Johnny, show the big boss what you found. Johnny, this is another great downtown. A downtown rich with history and a hometown feel. Johnny, shops, services, and entertainment. Show me some more.
It appears the talk is true. This is another downtown that has become one of the greatest streets of Minnesota.
Wow, Johnny, that was one of the greatest streets of Minnesota.
Oh. Not just a great street, Sally Sue, but a great downtown.
I know.
Now, Sally Sue, I don't know it, but I don't know for sure, but I think you might know my cousin, Jeff.
Yeah, that guy that drives around and doesn't watch where he's going on the road?
Well, he may not watch the road, but he does meet a lot of interesting people. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Well, I'm going for a beautiful drive through the countryside. It's an incredible day. And what a beautiful part of the country. I'm right outside of Amboy, and it's absolutely beautiful. What the heck is this? Oh, I'm coming up upon a bridge. I love going across bridges. Let me go across this bridge. Wow. Wow, this is an old, cool bridge. I love this. I'm going to pull over and take a look here. That is incredible. And there seems to be something going on over here. What the heck? Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me. Could you share with me what's happening here?
Yes, we're here to talk about the Dodd Ford Bridge and its future.
Oh, really? Would you mind stepping in the passenger seat and tell me about it?
Sure.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Kitty Henderson.
Kitty, glad to meet you. And you are?
I'm the executive director of the Historic Bridge Foundation. We are
Really?
a national advocacy organization located in Texas.
Well, wonderful. And what brings you to southern Minnesota?
Well, I've come to talk to people about the Dodd Ford Bridge. I think it's a great bridge, and I think it's well worth preserving, and I'm wanting to work with the locals and some of the state and county officials to see whether we can do something about saving it.
Well, it looks like an incredible bridge.
It is.
Do you know how old it is?
It's an early 1900s bridge. It's a metal through truss bridge.
Mm-hmm. Well, and this whole area is absolutely beautiful. What is the plan? What are you going to do to save this bridge?
Well, we're going to talk with some of the local officials. We have a lot of community people that have some ideas about how to tie the bridge into heritage tourism, to recreational tourism, and we think that we can really make it a destination for people here in the Amboy area.
Let me ask you, is this bridge common for the country or just this part of the country?
Well, metal truss bridges are all over the U.S., but we're losing them really at a rapid rate.
Really?
Statistics tell us that in the last 25 years, we've lost about 50% of our metal truss bridges.
Wow. Are they, is it because of too much repair, lack of interest in saving them, not filling the needs of the community? What do you feel is some of the reasons we're losing so many, which is obviously part of our history?
Well, Jeff, it's a lot of those reasons. Some of it has to do with deferred maintenance, and things do wear out, but they can be repaired, and so oftentimes we don't think about repair first off. We just think it's easier to replace. We do have issues with traffic patterns changing. Cars have gotten bigger, and sometimes some of these one-lane bridges do have difficulty serving vehicles that, are of larger sizes. But it doesn't mean that they need to be thrown away. There are ways to work with them. We can bypass them. We can make them part of a one-lane bridge, two pairs, we can do other things with them to make the community be able to use them. They can be used as pedestrian walkways. So there's lots of solutions, but we need to have conversations, and that's what we're here to do today.
So you're basically here to help give additional information on options that the community could have to save this bridge.
Absolutely.
And to maintain the history aspect of this bridge.
Absolutely.
Well, that's very
this bridge is part of the Amboy story. It is my opinion that bridges all over the country tell a story about a community. They tell about the economic development. They tell about why the people came to the community. They tell about their history. They really are an integral part of the history of this community, and it's important to save them. Rural America is where a lot of our history is, and that's where we need to go to be interpreting the stories that people want to hear.
Well, I even noticed when I was just driving across the bridge, you felt that history.
Right.
The sound of driving across an old bridge
Absolutely.
is like no other.
Absolutely.
And you could feel and tell who's been across this bridge just in the feeling of it. So very incredible.
It also tells us about our engineering legacy. I mean, engineering is a fascinating discipline. Engineers have, over the years, created new and different ways to solve a lot of the problems that we have in our country. And these metal truss bridges tell us about that engineering development.
Hey, it's nice meeting you.
Nice
I'm
to meet
thrilled
you as
to.
well.
I'm just going for this drive, and I find this fine bridge and meet you. This is incredible. And if you don't mind, I'm going to get out in just a minute and join this group because it looks like it's a fun group.
Absolutely. They are a fun group.
Great.
They are. All right.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You were right, Bobby Ray. It was very interesting. But, you know, he better not let Officer Dave catch him with his driving. Otherwise, he's going to have Lawyer Ed.
We've got it, as they say.
He's going to be a goner. See, the number.
There's the number. As, well, you know, I'm not too worried about it. We got Lawyer Ed, and, you know, can I see that number again, Lawyer Ed?
Sure.
Okay. That looks like the same one that I saw in the bathroom stall the other night. What do I know?
It is.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
People
I've
are
been
in there.
busy.
They got time on their hands.
Well, sure.
Perfect time.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's join the Cocklebur Morning Show's favorite couple. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I love them.
Who have
Oh,
discovered
they're so
some
great.
of the
Aren't they
greatest
fun?
towns outside of Sweet Swine County when they were lost in Minnesota.
So, Lars, I know we're lost in Minnesota, but let's just keep driving. Maybe we can see some more. I got these visitor guides, you know. Oh, there's a sign up there. I can tell you about this town. It's coming up right here, then.
Okay, Inga.
It says there's 5 area lakes that are a popular site for recreational activities any season of the year, Lars. Oh, Lars, we can see things like the Fairmont Opera House, the Pioneer Museum, and Heritage Acres. And Lars, they have an aquatic park and much more. Oh, Lars, look at the specialty shops. Now there's your shopper's paradise. Oh, that sure is a nice town. We're going to mark that on the map and come back then.
Yeah, Inga.
Well, you know, we have to say goodbye for now, but we would like to thank our special guest, Lawyer Ed.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And my cousin Jeff for giving us a view from the passenger seat. And we look forward to seeing all of you again at the next Cocklebur Morning Show. So for now, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.